Our kids aren't going to learn about this in school. Last night, I was talking to my son and I said, guess what? A CFO of a Fortune 500 company just reached out to me on LinkedIn and he wants to invest into my fund. How cool is that? I was really excited, obviously, and my son matched my energy. He got really excited. He said, what's a CFO? I said, listen, this company has billions of dollars and this guy gets to manage all of the company's money. He said, what's a Fortune 500 company? And I said, it's a really big company, one of the biggest in the country. He said, what's investing in your fund? I said, he's going to give us hundreds of thousands of dollars, or at least he wants to. And he said, what? Can we finally buy a dirt bike? He said, can we use his money to buy a dirt bike? I said, no, we can't use his money to buy a dirt bike, but we can get his money, we can invest it, we can lend it out to real estate investors, and then we can take the profit from his money. Then we can finally buy a dirt bike. He said, what's profit? I said, great question. So we can take his money and we can pay him 9% interest. And then we can lend out that $100,000 to a real estate investor and charge them 12% interest. And then we can make 3%. We can make the difference. At this point, he has no idea what I'm talking about. He's just excited that we might finally get him a dirt bike. But it just got me thinking, how cool is it? By the way, my son's going into first grade. He's 6 years old, so he has absolutely no idea what I'm talking about. But he was so excited. I was excited. What a cool moment. What a great opportunity. Just imagine if I continue talking to my kids about entrepreneurship, being a business owner, investing, private money lending, real estate, bookkeeping, finances. Just imagine how much they're going to know by the time they get into high school. And then when they graduate from high school, maybe go to college, who knows, maybe take over the family business. What an amazing opportunity to start a family business. 2, 3, 4 generations down the line, it all starts with us. Maybe your parents weren't business owners. Maybe they weren't super successful. It doesn't matter. Maybe you never even went to college. It doesn't matter. It all starts today. It all starts with us. We have an amazing opportunity to teach our kids to grow a business, to climb the corporate ladder, to invest our money, and to pass things down to our kids, pass things down to the next generation. It doesn't have to just be money or a business. It can just simply be knowledge. It can be information. How cool is that? Got to talk to my son about a potential investor into my fund. He got super excited. Who knows? Maybe he'll finally get that dirt bike.